remove. Hi. For those of you that couldn't tell, we were totally rocking out behind this. It's funny. Start the music. We're both like, yeah.
I never get sick of that one. I love it so much.
It is pretty badass. But in the intro, it says going from emotion to logic. So while you're telling me, why do you always say I'm emotional? Hello.
Okay. Do I add you to this first, or I go live and then add you?
Go live and then add.
Okay.
We're
doing TikTok. We're doing both of these. So hi, everyone. Hello. Joe and I are going to jump on. If you guys are not familiar, this is the Psychic and the Stoic show. So excited to be here with you guys. I'm the Psychic. He's the Stoic. We're waiting for our audiences to jump on. I just jumped out of the shower and Joe just jumped out of work.
True.
So welcome. If you're new here, invite Joe. Invite.
Accept
what?
Accept.
Here he comes to wreck the day. Oh, 263 people watching.
That's amazing.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. AmyLee Westervelt here, joined by Joe Ingram, the sales genius, also known on this show as the Stoic, and I'm the Psychic. So together, we have deep conversations about life and the way that things are and the way that they aren't. And we bring two unique perspectives to the conversation about things like manifestation and quantum physics and all the yummy things. So if you're here for the first time, welcome. Feel free to give us a follow or all the other things that you do on here.
Like, share, follow, whatever everybody else says when they're live, because we don't really do that most of the time. So.
Absolutely. Okay, so to start us off, we want to kind of qualify who we are. So I'm going to go first because this is my turn to be the MC of the TikTok. And hi, StreamYard. And then I'll toss it over to Joe. So I'm AmyLee Westervelt. I am a master neuroenergetics practitioner, which is just a fancy way of saying that I help people rewire their brains for success. I am obsessed with manifestation, but specifically how it works, why it works, and how we can make it more effective and kind of hack it so that it works for more people. And I also happen to be neurodivergent, ADHD. And so I have a passion for making things like manifestation and, quantum reality easier to understand so we can all take advantage of it. So that's me.
Yeah, and I'll be the Joe guy that on the show. So I'm really good sales, understanding people, taking, as I like to say continuously to AmyLee, the more logical approach to all of the things that we go through. So again, I can be very emotional and feel. I just don't find that it benefits me a lot unless it's with direct intent. So when I want to apply feeling, when we start talking about quantum manifestation, start talking about these other things where feelings are critical to the success of what you're laying out and doing, but I still try to take a more scientific and logical approach. And also neurodivergent and ADHD to the max. So periodically I'll just yell squirrel and look off the screen, but we all know what that's for. So welcome to the show. So let's start talking about
Hold on, before we do that, let's set the tone with a psychic thing and pull a card for tonight's conversation. So
I don't even know what this means, but yes.
Tonight we're pulling the Sacred Destiny Oracle. If you guys are not familiar, this is one of my favorites. It's Denise Linn. Denise Linn has a lot of great decks. Let's see what the cards have in store for us tonight. So I'm going to shuffle.
Make woo-woo sounds at all or no?
No, just the regular sounds you make are pretty woo-woo, so we're fine.
Yeah, okay, good. The breathing and the drinking and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. You got it. You're good. All right, let's see what we got. So for tonight's conversation, the theme is, trust. And this is so important for my side of this conversation because this is what it's all about when it comes to the psychic side of manifestation. So trust is the word. It's all about recognizing the relationship of, if I want, do I trust that it's on its way? Do I trust that it's being provided? And I don't know how Joe would look at this, but if there's a stoic way to look at trust, but here we go.
Well, again, trust, most people, you're not going to get it, not from a stoic, right? Because we do know that most of the time it'll be betrayed or it will be back on the other thing. But when it comes to this application of what we're talking about, it is absolutely crucial, because the issues that we have, and Mike Beersley threw up there too. Are you sure? Yeah, we are sure about that part of it. You do need to understand the position that trust plays within the manifestation, or even in the ability to, as my friend Bill Janishak and I always call it, go quantum. And so there are plenty of times where sit down, do into a meditation, go into what we call, and we'll say, let's go quantum, but we will have conversations and be nowhere near each other. And we can actually talk about what happened and have that similarity of conversation, even though we were nowhere near.
But please tell me again that you're not a psychic.
Yeah, no, not a psychic at all.
Okay, I'm going to prove
I
that
just
to you.
know how to. Guys, you could logically figure out how to get someplace wherever you're driving. You can say, well, it is this way, it's this way, and you can end up at the same location without going, I'm a psychic and I knew to turn here. Okay, that's what I'm going to tell you.
Okay. All right. Anyway, so back to this conversation about quantum manifestation. What does it mean? And what does this word quantum mean? So, Joe, since you, and I mean, I guess so. It's like prepubescent lion that doesn't know how to roar.
So just call me Simba for the rest of the show. Yeah. For those on TikTok, somebody Tom Bosick popped up and said, Joe has the emotions of a lion. Yeah.
Oh, was that on TikTok? You can pull that up?
No, I was telling everybody on TikTok there's something.
Oh, Joe wants everyone over here to know that he has friends.
Right. There's two of them on the thing right now. Come on.
I mean, I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah.
Where's the comments? Hold on.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh, yeah. Hi, Mike. Hi, Tom. How much is he paying you to be here?
See, you don't know these people. What?
Okay, well, why don't you go make a post and tag them? So anyway.
Did you catch that one though? He manifested the friends. Yes, yeah. I did.
Okay, yep. Can we get into tonight's topic, Mr. AmyLee took too long to get ready? Okay, so quantum. What is your Oh my goodness. What is your definition of quantum?
I'm going to interrupt you before you get into your topic.
What? Well, that's disgusting. You cut off the top of your finger?
Almost.
Well, that's a manly thing to do.
It's not a manly thing. Okay, I love you. Goodbye. Yep, we see it. Okay. You're a giant child. Okay, what's your definition of quantum, Joe?
So again, if you looked it up, it's going to tell you it's like the smallest possible unit of energy. Mm-hmm. That's not how I use it. I use it as a layer, almost like if you looked at the atmospheric layers from where you're sitting versus you have air. When you get, as you start going higher, it gets thinner, it gets thinner, it gets thinner. Then you get to the stratosphere, you start going.
Got it. So that's the boring definition. What's
Correct.
what's the actual like
for me it's a level of consciousness that is above the waking consciousness.
Yeah.
So it's where you don't have to stop and think about what's going on, and it's moving to a level of thought without conscious effort.
Yeah, I kind of think of it almost as if you're taking something and like flipping it inside out. So the inside comes out through the middle, and it's like the highest expression of not knowingness that is so profound that you do know, right? Like it's defined by the absence of itself. Like quantum is like, you can't even quantify it because it's so much bigger than anything that we can conceptualize, is what I think.
Yeah. Does anybody else want to write that down? Because I have no idea what you just said.
Do you ever have any idea what I said?
You just
Seriously?
did something like you you turned a melon inside out or something. All I pictured was like an orange. You cut it and went, whoa, look, here's pieces of oranges. But it's not really the orange. It's the piece of the orange itself that isn't an orange. Welcome
Quantum
to
is like when we start defining things without like understanding the pieces that we're using to define it with. It's like it defies logic. It's the next level energetic understanding that is beyond our ability to comprehend in our human selves.
That was so much better than the popping fruit inside out or whatever it was. A shower cap that was on the inside that wasn't really on your head.
And you wonder why we do this every 8 weeks. Okay. So
Yes.
so that's the definition of quantum. Why don't you take a stab at manifestation before you hurt yourself?
Yeah. Well, I have a pen just in case I need to hurt myself to get off the show. I mean, come on. Will had to cut his finger off to not be part of the show tonight. So I don't know what I have to do, but okay. Manifestation. Manifestation is you determining an outcome. Okay. Focusing your energy on that outcome so that you have a better chance of achieving it.
Okay. I think of manifestation as momentarily recognizing our God consciousness to be able to bring things into fruition through our energetic alignment and frequency.
Hey, we're on the wrong side. There we go.
Okay. Oh, right. That. Well, it wasn't up there before.
I know.
So what do you think about my definition? What do you think about my definition, or were you even paying attention?
Yeah, I heard some of it. But you lost me when you started going the God consciousness and where you were going with that.
Okay, so let's talk about that because that's a great place to start. So God consciousness. So we are having the illusion of being these tiny little humans being acted upon by outside energy. But in effect, what we actually are doing is we are playing the role of humans as little tiny subparticles of what I call God consciousness or higher self, right? So if you think about this higher energy that we are all parts of, we are all having an experience thinking that we're separate from that when we actually are that. So when I talk about God consciousness, and it'll be something I talk about a lot as a psychic, what I'm actually saying is that there's a part of you that is aware that you could create and do anything that you desired. Now, you have a lot of blocks on top of that, reasons why mom would be mad or this person would be upset, or there's a reason why you can't actually do those things. But you do possess that internal, for lack of a better word, and Joe's going to roll his eyes, cosmic power to be able to create on that quantum level.
Right. Okay. So to me, I believe a lot of when you define the manifestation part, I believe it's what we've all been told many times before, is it takes clarity for your actual outcome. So when you have the actual clarity of where you're going, then it's easier for your brain to recognize, okay, the actual opportunities that present itself. Okay, so I was on the phone earlier tonight on my way here with James E. Dixon, right? If you guys don't know him, go find him on Facebook, Instagram. He's got
Sorry, I just sneezed.
So with that, and you can find him on TikTok. I don't know if you guys have thought of that. Yes, but James himself had said once his mindset shifted, right? And that was the conversation I was having, was he's like, once my mind shifted in the right direction, and he goes, then all of a sudden I find myself in places I wouldn't have normally been. And I said, exactly. And then you surround yourself with those people, right? So the second you shift your mind, but in order to shift your mind, you have to actually have a clear outcome of what you're doing. And a lot of times they say you got to meditate on it. You got to pray on it. Okay. What was the one we just watched, AmyLee? It says the witches call it a spell, right? The
witches call it a spell. Religion calls it prayer. The agnostics call it, oh man, now I forget. Placebo effect, yeah.
Right. Scientists call it, quantum mechanics.
Manifestation.
Huh?
Quantum manifestation.
Yeah, they call it quantum mechanics. And then at the end of it all, what
And
happens?
then Queen Hervey swoops in and goes, but nobody's denying its existence.
Exactly. So they're not denying it. They're just renaming it and fighting over the name instead of that. But to me, with the clarity of definition of what you want, allows you to then see opportunities you would have missed before. And you can step into, if you want to, that reality. I say step into the persona that puts you into that space to get where you want to go. And that's what I look at and say quantum manifestation is just simply gaining the clarity, getting yourself to the point that there is no wavering. And I think that's where we all mess up a lot when it comes
I mean,
to,
I never mess up. I'm perfect. So,
well, me too, but I meant, you know, the little people.
oh,
So yeah. But if you look at it, what is manifestation? Manifestation is defining an outcome, right? And allowing that outcome to come to fruition.
we already did that part. We defined it. That was part of the beginning of the show.
Not, and it's your need to get out of the way and not be the block that AmyLee said people had before. So,
And I think one of the things that's really helpful, right, as you're watching this and you're like, oh my God, where are the takeaways? Like, what am I actually supposed to do with this information other than the two of you, you know, intellectually sparring? The answer is that what we have to do first is we have to act as if. And I know that sounds like something that came out of that movie Boiler Room or something, or like, oh, it's easy for you to say. What does that mean, act as if? We have to create the understanding, or if you want, the suspension of disbelief that we already are, again, I'm going to use the word, just piss you off, God consciousness. And so if we are God consciousness, what would we do in our day-to-day lives? If we could accept this first, then how do we live the rest of our life according to this plan? And so I think something that Joe and I will both agree on is that we're not going anywhere. Like, the energy of us is eternal. And so even after we perish someday at the age of 217, our energy lives on. And so just to take that one tiny thing and recognize that even if the absolute worst thing that you could even fathom, and we won't bring them up here, but I'm sure that your thoughts are thinking of some things, even if those things occur,
true.
It's
Tom.
still what?
I said true, Tom.
Sorry, I got my flow got interrupted by boys.
I did.
Boys.
I interrupted the flow because you said God consciousness again. So
Okay. Anyway,
yeah.
No matter what happens, to whatever capacity that it happens, it's all for the good. There is no outcome where you don't continue as eternal energy forever. And I don't think even you and your pessimism and, you know, contrarianism would argue with that, would you?
Not at all. No, I agree. I mean, when I look at it, okay, this is part of the stuff I agree on. Okay. That actual energy itself, by same definition, which says it can't be destroyed, it can only be transmuted into different things. So it'll never die, it'll never be destroyed. It's the same definition that most people will assign to the God consciousness that goes through. So if you want to believe in energy,
Which I do.
I do, right? I can tell you right now, somebody walks in the room, I can tell you without God consciousness, I can tell you that I could feel their energy and where they're actually going.
No, but I'm not saying that you're like, that you have superpowers. What I'm saying is that you have this veil where you think that you're just this particle of energy, but what you actually are is all of everything having a something experience. You disagree with that?
Kind of. I don't think we're all of everything. I think we could be one piece within it. I do believe in the separation. And that's why I say when you go to quantum manifestation, that's you accessing the body of it. So for me, and you know, I've said this a bunch of times with Napoleon Hill, when you gather people together, what happens? They allow a bridge to infinite intelligence. Okay. And so that's how I define it more, because it's easier for my brain to understand it. So there's infinite intelligence that, just like the jet stream above is there, until you put people together in the mastermind, then that's when all of a sudden ideas pop off of each other. Like you and I, we get on before the show, and before
look, Ken Walls is here.
we're six shows deep, right? With the ideas and the stuff that's up. Ken Walls, hello.
Hi, Ken. We're just fighting about
I like
things
that.
that Joe doesn't know anything about.
Right, we're here making up some woo-woo stuff for you, Ken. You can follow along with Amy and the woo group.
Whatever.
Yeah,
So, okay, but based on my definition, in all seriousness, of God consciousness, what I'm just saying is basically that if all there is to cook with in the kitchen was God beans, then everything that you cook with is going to be God flavored. Yes?
okay, sure. We have
And
no
so-
spices, no anything. So yeah,
No, we don't have anything. We don't. It's just literally just God cookies.
So
And
just-
so that means that love you too, Ken. That means that everything is God consciousness flavored. And when I say God consciousness, I don't mean I'm not referring to the angry weather god that we refer to. What?
So glad Tom's here with me. God beans.
Okay.
Thank you, Mike Beardsley. You notice that Ken loves you guys, and so. Okay, she didn't put on any makeup, Ken, but she's still a woman.
It's because you literally didn't remind me that we were going live tonight. Like I reminded you 17 hours ago.
Yeah.
And then you call me 5 minutes before we're supposed to be on, like, hey, we doing this? And I'm like, how about a little warning? You don't even send, you don't send reminders. You don't send like an hour. Like, what the hell?
No, not at all. Because, as the logical Stoic side, it's on the calendar. We'll just do it. So,
Whatever.
which does not happen on my side either. Because
No, we've tried to do this every Monday and we've changed.
yes, Mike, and what you do with the God gas.
Would you at least acknowledge to them that I am actually one of your best friends
She's
and that
definitely one of my best friends. That's why we can have this banter and not have to worry about it. Nobody's going to get offline and go scream and yell. So, but
okay, because I don't want
like
them to
that,
think
Mike.
that I'm actually like butthurt by your lack of intelligence.
There you go. Get God gas from God beads. Come on, that's great. But that's what you use, Mike, in her world to get to quantum. You use the God gas to propel you.
Are you doing readings, Joe? Margaret would like a reading.
Margaret, I couldn't do a reading if I wanted to.
No, you could. Remember what you said? You said that you don't need to be a psychic in order to just know shit. So, Joe, off the cuff, tell
Yes.
Margaret what she needs to know.
Margaret, you don't need a reading. See? I knew it. It's all right there. You're there. You're good. You are whole. You can go forward. What you think the card was going to say is what you need to hear.
How do you know that she wanted a card?
Isn't that what you do readings with? I've been on several of your live streams, and that's pretty much you say.
I
I'm
don't always
reading-
okay, I don't always use cards. Sometimes I do, but I don't always.
Yes. Look, I have cards here. Okay.
Perfect.
Yes. I'm going to need 2 full-time trainers, a sales book, right? 3 virtual assistants, netting 50K a month. That's
Ken said he wants the link. He wants to hop on with us. I don't know where to get the I can't because it's not my StreamYard.
That's right. Ooh, now what, Ken? Guess you asked the wrong person. So
I'm gaslighting because of the God beans.
Margaret knows I'm not serious at the same time. So
Now he's laughing. He's like, oh crap. Not crap, because crap
That
comes
comes
from
from the
Uranus. No, from
Yes.
Uranus.
it comes from the beans.
Uranus.
Oh, hold on from this one. Let's do this. Ken Walls.
I don't know if we can get you. Oh, Netta's here. That's fun. She's gonna be on my side. Now it's team girls versus team beans.
Now we have teams. Yes.
Yay.
So I
Come
sent-
on, I can do better. Whatever, dude. He can't hang when it comes to this quantum conversation. He has to turn it into like this goofy conversation about beans. I was simply stating
You
that
said if
everything-
you have God beans.
I
you're
was
cooking
trying
God
to
bean
say
cookies.
that we're talking about God consciousness and everything is made of God consciousness. And Joe, because he didn't understand that apparently, had to turn it into a joke with all of his manufactured friends. That how long did it take you to make all those profiles for StreamYard, by the way?
Yeah. Well, you know what the hardest thing is? Going through my phone and accessing so I can make another comment. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so anyway, so quantum manifestation. I feel like I'm on that episode of I Love Lucy where she's like, Vitamina
Vitamin Benjamin. Yes. I like it.
I'm dating myself.
Oh.
Amy, you brought the beans out of the kitchen. I did. And you know what? I can take the heat from the beans. I can take the bean heat. Oh, here comes Ken. It's all fun and games until Ken Walsh shows up. Can we get him on this? We probably could. I wonder if we could.
This one here? Ken Walsh?
Yeah, I know who Ken Walls is. Oh, he has a cool view. That's a nice view. Wait, who's the guy next to you?
Yes, Joe's shirt from the poster from our bathroom.
What?
Yeah. So if you look, you got AmyLee on one side of you without a head, me without a head.
I'm resting against her bosom.
Yeah, well, Joe doesn't have a bosom.
Tom said it best. Let's stay on track, people.
Thank you, Tom. Okay, so anyway, so quantum.
I just came in to talk about Uranus because Amy said she was butthurt.
Yeah, she said it. Then subject.
She started talking about Uranus.
Ken, what's your take on quantum manifestation?
My take on it is it's really awesome. I mean, okay, so
there you go.
You go a little further down the rabbit hole than me. We know that. And that's
a
cool.
Diplomatic way to say it. I like that. He's like, you're batshit crazy.
No, I did not say that. I don't think you're batshit crazy at all.
No, I meant Joe.
Joe is. Oh, yeah. Joe. Oh.
I'm over here trying to line up the goatee with the picture. So like I'm still here.
I'm still resting against her bosom.
The funniest thing is that's my rib cage, but we love you, Ken. Okay, so what's your idea of quantum manifestation?
I'm new to the party. What are we talking about? Quantum manifestation. What is that?
Like next level manifestation, like in terms of like next level manifestation, not just like ask, believe, receive, but like when it comes to looking at manifestation on a scientific quantum physics level, like the stuff that we don't understand.
I just rewatched the Tom's laughing. I just rewatched the Dr. Wayne Dyer movie. Hold on, I have it open in a tab right here. Hold on.
Ken's the only person who has more tabs open than me.
I have a lot of. Where is it?
Got you guys beat, believe me.
Oh, it's called The Shift. In fact, I should just plug it into the. I can't. I'm on here, but I'll come back and put the link. It's free to watch, and he talks about something that I thought is very, very cool. He said from the moment of conception, we all know what that is.
Yes.
The moment of conception until you're brought into the world. So that whole 9-month period of your life, you want for nothing. Everything is taken care of. Everything is handled. It's already handled. The problem that people get into is thinking that they buy into this other programming that everything isn't already handled, that it's not already there for you. Which would be in line with the quantum manifestation. Joe's like, I can't take it anymore. Half of my beard is showing.
Like there's two headless people on the stage. It's just annoying. We'll go blue now. There we go.
Dr. Wayne Dyer talks about that, and he talks about there's nothing missing. So like it's already there. It's already there. So what is it that I'm trying to manifest if it already exists? Where are we? What is that?
So
TikTok.
she's showing TikTok that you're a
Oh.
person talking that's just coming in through her head.
Hey, follow me at Real Ken Walls.
Yeah, real Ken Walls, not
I
not the
think-
fake one. There's a fake
Right.
one. It's not
The
him.
fake
There's
one
a
is
Actually,
me.
there's several fake ones.
There's a
Right.
lot. It's ridiculous.
He is very much impersonated. Do you know why this is? This man, you guys aren't going to believe this.
Oh
Stay
no,
with
it's
me
just
now.
at Ken Walls on TikTok.
Yeah, it is.
At Ken Walls.
Can't you
He
go
has,
kind of TikTok
hold on.
com?
I'm telling them why Ken's so cool. He has 72,000 followers.
78. 78.
He has 78,000 followers on Facebook.
Just saying.
And before it was cool, he had a blue check mark. He had a blue check mark
Before you could
it was
buy
cool.
one.
Before you
could
could
buy
buy one, I'm an
Yeah.
OG.
He is. He's an
OG.
OG. He is. He can't get on some rides at the carnival, but he does have a blue check mark.
I can't get on what?
What?
I have no idea what sunrise of a carnival thing is either.
Some rides at the carnival.
Oh, wow. I'm like, Sunrise Carnival. Is that a
You can't-
movie thing? I don't even understand.
She looked at both. I was like, what?
I don't know. Maybe
I
we
thought she
need to
said
work on our AmyLee.
sunrise at the carnival. I'm like, what?
It's one of the things about being a psychic is eventually people just stop being able to hear you because you're just vibrating at such a high level, folks, that they just can't conceptualize what you're actually saying. And so as a result of that, they mishear. It's like playing telephone. Remember when you were little and you'd play telephone and you'd be like, oh, the purple tree is under the car. And it'd be like, the myrtle tree is very far, right? Like that's what happens when you're dealing with typical
Can you
humans
look up
like
myrtle
these.
tree? I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I'm.
It's called
I
a
thought it
crepe
was a
myrtle.
murder tree.
It's called a crepe myrtle. Know how
That's
I know?
also like a study in sociology, but they don't call it the telephone game. But I digress.
Mike, I'm
So-
going to need you to capitalize God, please. I'm offended. I'm
Right.
offended that your God beans are not capitalized.
It's actually G-D.
It is. Though no, but that's a different God though, and it's good that you brought that up because there's.
I'm glad I
different-
did because I
there's-
feel like I'm getting ready to be schooled.
There's different understandings of God. When we're talking about the universe and higher consciousness, is different than say like the Hebrew God or if some people are pagans, like they're different energies. And so when we're talking about God and God consciousness, we're talking about access to the collective energy. Why am I echoing, Joseph?
I don't think you are.
Oh, I definitely
You
am.
were maybe a second ago. Joe.
And that was just some random guy on YouTube. I don't even know who put it up there. Oh, wait. That's my picture, too. Never mind.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Joe Ingram, ladies.
Are we
and gentlemen.
talking about gas, beans, God, or manifestation? Need some clarity.
Yes, you do, Tom, because that's how we started the whole thing. Hashtag clarity. We need clarity. But someone is out there riding rides at a sunrise carnival.
Hey, I know. I'm like, where's that?
I can't with you.
Is that
two.
a California thing? Georgia?
Right.
So I feel like since you brought up pagan,
Hmm.
oh, that is I just open up Facebook and look.
Oh my God! Wait till you see that
That is
post.
such a beautiful.
Wait till
picture
you
of
see that post. That is, I've been doing the artist way. I've been doing the morning pages, like every morning I've been writing out the 3 pages and it is doing wonders for my ability to express myself. I'm really, really happy with how it turned out.
Yeah.
Great.
I go
Can
to
we get back to the
ChatGPT.
pagan thing?
We can,
I go to
as soon as you're ready to tell
ChatGPT
us
and
about
it's
it.
wonderful for expressing myself.
What?
I said I go to ChatGPT and it's wonderful for me expressing myself. I don't have to write nothing but a prompt. Yes.
Yes. Please give me a.
Right.
You know what
Hey,
they
What am
say?
I thinking
You-
about today? Yes.
You know what Eric Hoffer says? the learners will inherit the world while the learned will find themselves beautifully equipped to deal with a world that no longer exists. So even though Joe is as obsolete as they come and dates himself on a daily basis,
Wow.
despite that, he is
Ouch.
very good at
That's
staying
because
ahead
when I
of the
go to
learning
work,
curve.
I'm the only one there to date him.
So
That is still here. I'd be careful. She
What-
will
what I
end
said.
you.
can we talk about
Pagans, yes. Hit me.
pagans, like I don't know, people that may be prosecuting people in the great state of New York. Those would be considered pagans.
I told AmyLee, I said, we could put one word in the title and have the whole live stream be flooded. Yeah.
Joe's like, he did it. He did it. I had a
did go
feeling
there.
he might do it.
The role of the perplexed independent will be played by AmyLee Westervelt.
Look,
Continue.
Tom. Oh, that is too funny. Hashtag NY Pagans. That is funny.
Yes.
That's
Tom
pretty
is
funny.
on fire today.
So we're not going to talk about that. Okay. So what else do you want to talk about if we're not going to talk about actual pagans?
Well, I don't understand why you associate that. Are you just using it as a derogatory term and that's why you're saying it? Or do you feel that there's actually like multi-god worship going on in that group of people?
I think that there's no God worship going on in that group of people.
So wouldn't that be atheism and not paganism?
I'm trying to find this live stream so I can share it. Whose page is it on?
Mine.
Broseph.
Joe.
It's been
Hold
so
on. I
long
have to
since you've
look.
been on my page.
Joe Ingram. Dude,
And
why
just
aren't we
leave it
friends
there.
anymore? You unfriended me?
Well, of course. There's all 27 of you I unfriended.
Is that how you get the blue check mark? They make it cumulative of all the different profiles that you make.
You know, the reason that Tom said just plead the fifth. So the reason that I got the blue check mark on Facebook is because my podcast, I've interviewed over 500 celebrities, and you two have both been on there. And Facebook reached out to me. Facebook reached out to me and said, we want to verify your account. And I thought, well, it's about time. I only have 78,000 followers. Like, duh, wake up. And so I sent in all the information. They're like, at this time, we can't verify your account. And I'm like, you pagans, what is wrong with you?
Nice. And brought it right back around. Brought it right back around full circle.
And they said that, so then I get another message like literally 5 minutes later saying, we want to verify your account. And I'm like, all right, now y'all are just pissing me off. And so it was, then they're like, but to your personal profile. And I'm like, I don't have 78,000 followers there. I had 7,000 followers or whatever. So they verified my personal profile because they see me as a I love Tom's hashtags.
Y'all are gonna make me pull out tarot cards right now.
They
you have to for what wasn't
they consider me a media personality.
Huh.
we have to bring it for Margaret. She wanted a tarot card.
I like have on my personal Facebook page is like a business profile, and I have all these media tools that I can. I've never used them, but there's some kind of media tools or something. I don't know.
I venture every day on Facebook believing I'm going to get just booted off at any moment. Doesn't matter.
Well, me too. So
yeah. So
Yeah, I kind of play down the middle. I play nice with Facebook. I'm a power admin, so power cards,
So,
God beans, and God
you want to know a really good experiment for you two, right? Go to Instagram, type in France in the search bar, and then scroll through and look at all the images. Then go to the top, right? And put in France and scroll through the images and see what media collusion looks like. And why talk is over there saying, hey, the government wants to shut down the talk. Why? They want to shut down the talk because there's a whole bunch of shit that you can find on TikTok that you can't find.
Since you brought that up, another thing that I downloaded from Source that is another reason why the talk is under scrutiny. It's because it's the first time that
TikTok.
Really can.
TikTok.
That talk.
Yeah, we're trying to not get booted off of the
I
Facebook
thought you were
Live.
saying TALK, not TOK. So my bad. My
Okay.
bad.
Right.
So
I'm
one of the
sorry.
reasons
Trying to catch up with you kids.
Yeah.
one of the
youngsters.
reasons is because we've created our own economy that we no longer have to kiss anybody's ring or to, conduct favors in order to get our information seen, right? Like if you are a creator, say like take Tom McDonald, for example, like he has a platform and he doesn't need to play by any rules. He doesn't have to do things the way that somebody says he has to do them. He doesn't have to sign a contract. Did you know, this is a funny thing. Did you know that the Notorious B.I.G., when he signed his contract, he actually in his contract signed his likeness over to his record label, which means that they can make like holograms of him in perpetuity. Like
Right.
he doesn't, his estate doesn't even own the right to post pictures of him. And so now with the Clock app, right, people are able to, yes, express themselves and share information readily, but also they're able to control their own creator economy in a way that completely cuts out entire industries of agents and I don't know, media people, PR organizations and things like that.
Middlemen.
Those middlemen are going to completely disappear because of the creator economy that exists on.
I just think it's hilarious that you have all these people, these officials, yelling at the little dude from the TOK, yelling at him, and they're yelling at him because every time they log in, they see teenagers dancing and inappropriate stuff going on, and you're like, do you understand the algorithm on TikTok?
Right.
Do you
That's what
understand
you're looking at, you
you
freak
have to
show.
look at it, sit on it, pause, watch it multiple times, like it for it to come put this stuff back up? Guess
Did he
what?
say that?
Huh?
Did he say that?
No, he didn't say that. I said it when they were going.
Oh.
I'm like, dude, come on.
Right? It's like shopping at Kmart. Like you can give somebody shit because you see them shopping at Kmart, but how the hell did you know they were there?
I drove by, saw their car.
Oh, look, there's a spammer in the comments. I love those messages.
Oh, this is awesome. Look at this one.
That
yeah.
is so awesome.
I felt a strong connection.
I get those.
Bosik.
I'm sure you see them all the time.
So,
right?
Rakib, did you know that Tom used to be Tamara and he's actually just now going through transition?
Oh my God.
It's true. Did you still get the same connection?
Congratulations.
Because he feels lost, or does
Was
he?
it a rainbow connection?
Oh, nice. Yes, Tom, we know Kmart's out of business. But
Oh my God.
Yes.
It's an analogy, Tom.
Tom's like, I am. Look, maybe Rakib, he does need you because he's confused.
Right.
I mean, I am a psychic, so there's that.
Look, Mike missed the blue light special.
Oh, that is so funny. So, did I mess up your whole quantum thing? I'm sorry.
No.
You don't have that kind of power, Ken.
Oh,
Look
snap.
at that.
So,
Sitting there in your big
you manifested
studio
me.
with the view.
What?
You manifested me. into
Yeah,
this.
definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We were talking about you earlier. You didn't hear it?
No,
Nothing positive, but
that scares me.
yeah.
We talk about you all the time. We're always like, where's Ken?
Manifested it, right?
Tom said.
I don't do drugs. This is becoming a slippery.
Oh, that is funny. Who's
It's
Tom?
slippery.
Tom is funny. Who is he?
Tom's a friend of mine.
Who is they?
Funny.
Who's
Oh,
they?
they.
Yes. Who is him, her? Who is they, them? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's be respectful of people's pronouns, guys. Okay.
No, I
He doesn't
don't.
even have a body, and you're giving him a pronoun.
I
That's
don't
ridiculous.
participate in other people's pronouns. Sorry.
Yeah. I am not going to be the victim of somebody else's stuff. Sorry.
No.
Who's Amy? Do you guys know who Amy is?
Oh,
No?
yeah. Yeah.
I don't.
I don't know.
I know
don't
who
this
Amy
person-
I
Lee
know
is.
it's the first part of your name up there, right? Because there's a space that assumes that Lee is your middle name.
Oh, yeah. You got to change your name.
I
Just
have
so
to
you-
do nothing of the sort.
Well, you
Just
need
so you
to
know,
get rid of the
AmyLee-
space.
Yeah, AmyLee is one word in my phone, and
Dave
Siri,
Matthews
so
literally wrote a song about it, the space between. Like,
and it was all about you, Amy,
No,
manifesting this show.
you just called me
look,
Amy.
hashtag.
Hashtag change your name, lady.
No, because you know what the thing is, Tom? Most people know who the hell I am because you know what? I may not have a blue check. Well, actually, I do on Instagram now that you can buy one, but I may not have one. But look who I'm friends with. I mean, come on.
That's
I've
right.
got to be kind of a big deal, don't you think?
I have a blue check mark on
Do
Amazon.
you? We didn't know that.
on Amazon. On Amazon.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, if you have a book and I leave a review, it
Like I
shows-
do.
It shows my
I
little
know.
blue
And
check
every
mark.
time I go show people like all the
Who would have
reviews
a
on my
book?
book, it literally says that.
I
Who
know.
would have a book? I don't know.
I told you, dude. Anytime you want to do it, let's go.
Yeah.
I'm doing an Amazon Live tomorrow night with the CEO of the Napoleon Hill Foundation, Mr. Don Green, who
Nice.
literally just sent me his newest book and 2 other unbelievable books. But yeah,
Tell
But
I'll
we
Don,
can't
do
talk
Amazon
about the
Lives
Tom
with
future
my
on here.
friends.
tell Don I said hey. He'll know what it means.
All right, you gentlemen of my love. I have to go eat dinner. I've got
Hold
some
it. Do you
tea.
not want to do an Amazon Live with me, Amy? Lee?
That's the way it's working now. There's a space. There's a space.
All right.
Look, she's making the F
Yeah.
thing. Look.
She's saying I'm hungry. Yeah, I don't know why she makes
Oh,
the
go
face.
eat. Don't let me hold you up. I'm gonna go. I
No,
don't
we're
feel
all
welcome.
gonna go.
We're all
No,
gonna go.
I don't feel
Stop
no,
it.
I don't feel welcome. This is
No,
bullshit.
we're all gonna go.
This
We
wedding
just-
is horse shit.
Ken,
We-
let me just say this. Yeah.
Joe loves having that power.
I do because
I
Ken
know.
always has it when I'm on, and I end up in the green room all the time.
Yeah, and
So-
since
that
Netta
is
has all the other power, it's good that he's got this little sliver left.
Yeah, that's all I got
Oh, she's a big deal now with
with the God beans and God gas. Yeah, Ken, did you hear the God beans thing?
I did not.
She tried earlier, dude.
I tried.
She tried to go make a point and came up with God beans to make the point.
In the kitchen.
In the
so
kitchen.
everything would have God flavor. I did hear that.
Yes.
Because I
Yeah.
was trying to explain to Broseph over here what God consciousness was, because he's like, I'm not made of God. I'm made of everything other than God.
I'm separate. That's who I am. Yes.
Well, but see, the thing is, Broseph, you can't you cannot even will yourself to be separate from God. You are not separate. Even if you like went out and pulled a Charles Manson deal, like you still cannot be separate from that which created you.
Ken Walls does not sound like a horror movie. It sounds like a respectable name of a man.
No,
was
she said,
married
he
daughter.
said,
She's reading it her way.
I don't recommend God beans.
So then we have this crazy thing here. It's called punctuation. I don't know if you've heard of it.
Yeah,
Tom.
no. Totally irrelevant, not necessary.
Oh my God.
But the best thing about this is that now I know what it's like when Ken's on doing a live stream and I'm in the comments. This is
Right.
So
God.
great. I'm like, look at-
Sometimes you're in the comments and sometimes you're texting us like, hey, I'm not here to distract you. I know you have ADD.
right. I do that as well.
True story. That
Or
is
just
true.
dial the phone.
No, you're
Yeah.
not a peasant. I said you were going through transition. You're going to have to
Yes.
get those ears checked.
No, the peasant was earlier when I said it's for the little people, not you and I.
Oh,
Okay, Ken is not that short. I made one joke about rides at the carnival, but he's actually, are you like what, 5.5 or something?
what are we talking about?
Oh my god. Great.
I believe that might be the average, but no, I'm 6 foot.
Are you really?
I am. Ask Joe. He's 6'3".
Yeah. Let's
Two,
just go back to
two.
Sunrise Carnival. Yeah.
How tall are you, Joe?
6'3".
3?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
On a
not.
good day.
I'm not that tall.
Joe Broseph what was the name of that hotel that we met at?
The
Look
no-tell
at Frank. Look at Frank.
motel. Oh shit! That's
Oh,
funny.
that's
So
hilarious. Frank.
wait. Yes, except wouldn't somebody else be here? Somebody of a sedimentary persuasion.
Are you talking about Robbie?
No, I
Glenn?
love Robbie.
Glenn?
No,
Someone of a what?
sedimentary.
Why do you say words I have to Google? God.
I'm gonna wait for Ken to Google it. Tom, what's sedimentary? Yeah.
Oh, that's
You'll
so
get it.
funny.
You'll both be like, "Oh, I know what she meant. I know what she meant." Joe, by the way, congratulations! 3 years at the LA Tribune. That is impressive. Way to go, dude. What did you have to do that? Did they contact you to give you that notification that you were going to be verified as a 3 years at the Tribune?
What they did was no one reminded me to take it off of LinkedIn.
I
Oh,
see.
it's on LinkedIn.
Ah, look, Frank's got one too. Frank, you need to contact Junior Tega.
How do you inbox someone indirectly?
I
Good
have
point.
to manifest the answer. I know. What is the word again?
Oh,
Sedimentary.
Dr. Clayton's on the TikTok, Joe. How do you? Can we get him
Dr.
over?
Clayton.
Yeah, he's on the thing. He's your
Dr.
mastermind
Clayton.
buddy. Hi.
I like Dr. Clayton.
That's
He's really cool.
rock
I like him a lot.
that has
What?
formed from sediment.
Oh, so
of
she's
rock,
talking about The
something
Rock.
hard.
Remember when we used to have The Rock on our show? I'm like, all we had was Bob Donnell, Bill Janishak.
Not on our show on Clubhouse Geniuses.
Oh, on Clubhouse.
What's that?
I've been on it recently too.
I've not. Relating to sediment,
You said it already.
something hard that is formed from sediment,
You already said it.
deposited by water or air.
No, you said it already.
Hey, everybody needs to be on TikTok. Go follow Dr. Clayton Hypnosis.
Yeah,
Yes.
Dr. Clayton's awesome.
He's-
If you guys
And
don't
while
follow
you're at
him,
it,
he's
follow
amazing.
Ken Walls.
And
if
follow
you want to
Ken
follow
Walls.
Ken Walls, type it backwards, and then
At-
you'll get the real Ken Walls. Yeah.
You'll get real.
I don't have.
If you
I only
smell
have.
what the sediment is cooking.
I don't have many followers on.
Joe,
TikTok.
you got it, right?
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
The person that I said before, you literally said it.
Okay, then it has to be Bob, Bill, or Glenn. Yeah.
No, the other thing. Oh, whatever.
Yeah.
I'll text it to you. Oh, I can text it. No, I can't. Can I
No.
text you and still? I can't. Okay.
No. What? So.
Oh, I can put it in the private chat.
Yes.
What a concept! Look at that.
Boom. Oh, she is so smart.
Rock, I get it.
Oh.
The different rock. I'm there. Yes.
Wow, she's smart. Like she
I know.
was able to
Yeah.
weave her magic.
Yeah, if we ever all end up in a concentration camp or something, I'm not depending on you guys to know
That
the secret codes.
escalated way too quickly.
Right. Well, evidently we're in a concentration camp, and she can't figure out. We won't get the clues.
By
I've
the
got
way,
I've got the cred. Okay,
you
I've got the
brought
cred.
it up, so I'm going to talk about it. I know you need to eat, but give me a minute. There was a lady that I had on my show by the name of Rose Schindler. She is a
Does she have a
survivor of Auschwitz, and she just died recently. She was literally on my show like 4 or 5, 6 months ago, and she just passed away. It was
Is there a correlation that you're trying to admit to us?
She
all
said
right now?
concentration camp. It just reminded me
Hey,
of that.
let's not
because
just like let it
she
roll
had-
off the tongue. I said it like in passing. We don't have
You
to write
said
like
it.
a
You said
jingle about
if we're ever in a concentration camp together.
Yes.
I'm just
Did-
saying,
did-
like, I don't trust you guys to pick up on like subtle cues. Like, if I was like,
Oh.
we were in a human trafficking situation and it was like,
What?
over there, the door, and you'd be like, what's a door? Somebody Google door. I don't know what a door is.
Okay, but like that was a pretty big word.
Okay, so if we're all sitting at the precipice of hell, We look. Oh wait, no. I just don't know how much worse we can get AmyLee to put us in situations yet. We're already there. I'm not sure if we're going for.
She's talking about
quantum
pagan god
manifestation.
beings.
Did we go to quantum manifestation?
now they're
or
pagan
worst
god
situations possible with AmyLee? Yeah.
Way to blaspheme the beans, Ken. Sorry, blaspheme. That means to hold on, I'll wait while you Google it.
Hold on. Tom hates Hitler. Let's just go
Yeah.
with that, okay? Thanks. That's a
Wow.
hashtag that should be out there all the time. Yeah.
Holy crap.
AmyLee
I mean,
don't-
this train, I feel like just went off.
I don't know. Do we really? I mean, yes, I definitely think what Hitler did was awful. And as a Jew, he's not my favorite person, but is hate really the answer? I feel like that's a very low vibration. I feel like way to slide in the Nazis and the convo, Ken. I know, right? Like, dude.
I
just
wanted to-
you all missing
Rose
the fact
Schindler
that the
is
person was on his show
amazing.
5 months ago and now the person's dead. I think there was a confession that we all interrupted that he wanted to say
Dude,
ratings were not where they should be.
no.
Let that be left
She's,
to you.
she's the sweetest. I am not kidding. She was the sweetest. I mean,
I'm
I don't
sure
know.
she
You said
was.
concentration camp, and it just triggered that. I'm sorry.
Right.
You don't
I
have
also
to-
had Viktor
Very-
Frankl's grandson on. He's still alive, and he's a friend of mine.
Trigger. That's very liberal of you. So
Wow. Why did you say you? You should have said them. I'm
them.
I feel like we need like a offensive bingo card when we have this show, and like we gotta
Oh.
have words, and like people can
Oh,
have
that's-
cards.
Chat
Oh my gosh!
GPT.
New Amazon product coming up tomorrow.
What the
ChatGPT
hell is Chat
designed me
GTP?
an
What's Chat
offensive bingo
GTP?
card.
Is that like the rip-off version of Chat GPT? Chat GTP?
GPT.
I'm starting my own. That's chatgodbeans.com. Yeah.
That is so.
Well, I
funny.
live in Savannah, Tom, so that makes a lot of sense.
Right. All the South. That we can get.
So, what are we talking about? Amy
We
Lee
were
has to go
talking-
eat.
We were talking about quantum manifestation, but then
Oh.
Joe had to tell me that there's no such thing as God, and then we went down that rabbit hole.
Ow, Joe.
I just said I don't believe in the inclusion of always being God. I think you're trying to achieve the higher level of understanding, is what I said. So you said you're God. Ken says I can't separate myself, but I'm telling
From that which
right. Just depends
is
on
you.
your belief.
What is Tom an acronym for, by the way? Tamara only what?
Manifests.
Manifests. I love it. Tom.
Yes, we don't have to go that far. All right, it's 8:24 over here, which means it's later for you people. So go eat.
Wait,
your-
doesn't Ken live somewhere new now?
yes,
he's,
Dallas.
he's 2 hours ahead too.
What are you, Central?
I am.
Okay, so you're only an hour ahead, behind.
TOM is an acronym for theory of mind, top of mind, target operating model, time of month.
Hello, Robert Brooker.
Wow.
And see, this is how you train men to Google everything.
Total organic matter, technical operations manager, telecommunications operations management, tourism marketing. That doesn't make sense. Trade-off matrix and tooling operations management. That was from
The
ChatGPT.
omniscient man. I know what omniscient means. Do the boys know what omniscient means?
Yes.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It means
Spiritually is very cool people. Ken, he's in Fort Worth. I don't know where that is in relationship to you, but
oh, that's about an hour or so. How
Mike,
close are you
Mike
to the
spiritually
airport?
is the shit. Let's just say that.
He
I
is.
think everyone's the
What's he
shit except
do?
the people that live in Uranus.
He's
Okay,
a pooper scooper. He
So,
owns a
check it
business that
out.
goes and
We're
cleans
gonna-
up after your animals.
we're gonna do this a lot more often. Not a lot more often, but more often.
Because we can't.
I want to
remember
do. I
to-
want. Why wasn't I given an invite to this party? I'm a little.
What would you call yourself? The show's called The Psychic and The Stoic. What would you
Correct.
be? The
The comedian.
spiritualist?
The
No, it
comedian.
has to start with an S sound. Alliteration,
Well,
Ken.
hold on. Let me ask Chat GPT. Hold on a minute.
There you go. I will tell you right now, Mike has a pun for everything with the word poop, crap, anything in it.
Oh, that is really awesome.
He told me about the constipated math teacher that worked it out with a pencil. It's okay.
So, okay, can I tell a quick story before we go?
Only if it's quick.
The point of today was pagan Nazi Hitler God beads.
So there, Frank got it. Scabedian.
Yes.
So I had this friend. It's so funny. Mike's on here. So I had this friend years and years ago. I'm sitting in his office. He's this multi-millionaire financial planner guy, buddy of mine. And he goes, "How's business?" I had just started my business. I said, "I'm so poor, I can't pay attention. It's not going well. It sucks." He's like, "Seriously?" I go, "Yeah." He goes, "Well, what are you doing to make it not suck?" And I go, "Well, I'm trying this and this." He goes, "Go sell some shit. What are you doing?" He goes, "You know, there's a guy right here in Columbus, Ohio that makes over $1 million a year picking up dog shit." Literally, that's what he said. And I said, "What?" He goes around and picks up other people's dog crap and he makes over $1 million a year. If he can make over $1 million a year picking up dog crap, you sure as hell be able to do it building websites. Get out of my office and go do something.
Wow. So maybe you were just making shitty websites.
Right.
That guy had to come pick up after you.
Literally that conversation about picking up dog crap changed my life.
And we had a really riveting conversation about websites when he was in Uranus.
Nice. Nice.
Yes. Whoa.
Now we're back. Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, as much as I'd love to
playing.
hang out with you toddlers.
See you
Okay.
guys. I'm out.
We love you, Ken.
Hey, love you too.
Peace.
Thank you for having me on. I had fun.
Absolutely.
See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ken Walls. If you didn't hear all of his information and all of the people that he knows, there will be a comprehensive list added in the show notes.
Yes, we will list all of them. No, Tom, we won't be able to add all the peasant people to the list, but we will make an effort.
I don't know who Den is, but if he was here, bye. Also, if anybody should message you after this transmission telling you that they have a correspondence from us or from our representatives, that is not true, because none of you can afford our psychic or stoic readings. Okay. So
Yeah,
we don't.
If anybody's asking you for additional readings, stop it. Yes.
Yeah. We're not giving that stuff out. We
to
don't.
the windows, to the Ken Walls.
To the. Yep.
Yep.
Okay. So
And the
next time.
sediment runs down. Oh no. Sorry.
I can't believe you didn't get that. And you
I just
literally
so
said
did
it.
not.
But you said it
Yeah.
though. Like you said it. Like you did get it, but you didn't. Like you knew the word, but you didn't put two and two together.
Yes.
Not that I'm surprised. Okay. Anyway, so that was quantum manifestation. Basically, I proved that I was right and Joe was wrong per usual. But if you guys want to hear more from us, or if you want to have more conversations, feel free to drop in the comments what you guys want us to talk about next. Maybe something that we can actually hold a conversation about without just turning into a giant roast.
It's just mayhem, which is what we were looking at. And so it just proved all the heathenism that's in the world today, that there was nothing aligned or went forward. No one manifested this show. So it's just not real. Deal with it. There you go. Yeah.
Thank you so much for being here, guys. Thank you so much to everyone on StreamYard, none of which are my people, because let's be real, I wasn't sharing this with my audience.
Yeah, she was not going to. But you had somebody who came, right? Remember, what's her name, came looking for you?
Who?
I'm going to go find her because she asked you for a reading.
No, she asked you for a reading. She's your person.
Dude, Margaret Varvolitas.
Yeah, she's your person. You deal with that.
Yeah.
And of course, make sure that you guys watch War Games. That is Joe's show. Come check out the Dream Design podcast. That is my show. We both have all kinds of cool guests and things like that on our podcasts. And go out there and predict something.
Yeah, and I'll say go out there and sell something. So we got that. Go ahead, people. Have a wonderful night. Appreciate you all. You're all amazing. Thanks, Tom, for being the comedic relief until Frank got here to help out. So appreciate you all. Be good. AmyLee's gonna go feel something.